Basic obedience week 4. So we're going to start working on the stay skills. We're going to be using the mat to do this, and it's going to take place over 2 weeks. The task this week is to get our dogs loving their mats, and they like to go to them and they don't see it as a punishment. So the way to do this is we have to start building value for the mats. So we're going to be using a lot of tricks. I have my dog here to help me. Unfortunately, she's scared of the camera for some unknown reason, but hopefully we can make it work so we can put a demo through for the students. Okay, so stage 1, building value. You're going to need treats. You're going to need the mat. This game is wonderful for teaching self-control. It's also wonderful for teaching the dogs to settle on the mat as well. But let's go. Stage 1, you just throw a treat, yes, onto the mat. Every time your dog's paws touch the mat, mark it with the word yes. Yes. So you're going to do that over and over and over again. Every dog's different. Obviously, if you've got a very treat motivated dog, it's really going to help. Yes. Good. So once you've done that, you're going to start adding some distance, because what I find in class is people think they need to walk to their dog with their dog up to the mat. But you want to be able to send your dog from further and further distances. So go to the end of your leash. Yes. Good. Yes. Okay. Work it from all sorts of different angles. You're not saying any words yet. That's a good cat. Okay. Always release with an okay. Yes. So you would be doing that over and over and over again. When your dog is consistently doing that, then you can start giving the behavior a name. You couldn't do it before, because if you said go to your mat and your dog went somewhere else, then your dog would be really confused. She obviously knows it, so we know we can name it. Okay, so she's going towards it. Go to your place. Place, spot, mat, it doesn't matter what you use. Okay, to release. Go to your place. Yes, good. Go to your place. Yes. Good. Oh, that's my bad throw. When you've got to that stage and they're understanding that go to your place equals good things, then you're ready to add the next stage. So the next stage is you're going to send them to the place. Because we haven't done the down command yet, we're going to use the word sit. Okay, so okay releases. Go to your place. Sit. Nice. Okay. Go to your place. Sit. Nice. Good girl. Release. Okay. Go to your place. Sit. Good girl. So obviously you're going to be repeating. In class time, what we do is we generally work other games into it, so they're not continuously doing this in a row. But once you got past this stage or up to this stage, then you can start trying a little bit of shaping behavior. What you're going to do is you're going to take your dog off the mat, and you're going to see if they've worked out that the mat is really rewarding, and if it is, they should put themselves on the mat. So my dog obviously knows it a lot, but what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to hang around the mat. Now if she looks at it, walks towards it, I can help her out by saying yes and throwing some food on it. So I'm just going to stand by it. Yes! So she went in front, put herself on. It's not perfect, but we'll take that. Okay. Yes! Good. Okay. So notice I'm not saying the word. I'm not giving her a command. It's all her choice. Okay, so this will be interesting. A lot of your dogs will do this. Now, if this happens, I don't want you to stare at your dog, because they'll just stare at you to find out what they've got to do. We've got to make them think, what was the last thing they did that got them the reward? Yes! fun. Okay, she worked it out that being there got her nothing, but if she went to that place that was special, good things happen. Okay, so that's it very rapidly. Go to your place. You could reinforce it by putting the mat somewhere central in your home. Every time your dog walks past it, just flick a treat on. Okay, you don't have to say any words. You just go past that place in your home, flick a treat. Okay, you do that over and over and over again. Then after 3 or 4 days, you can experiment. You can walk past it, but this time don't throw the treat onto the mat. What should happen if you've done enough repeats and your dog's worked out this is a special place, they will put themselves on the mat. So you're not bribing them, they're having to earn their reward by putting themselves there. So you've changed from bribing to them offering. You will also know when this is working because your dog will start to, when they get something special, they might start to put themselves there, say with a toy or a chewy bone or something. It becomes their favourite place. Now, the other part of the lesson, because we're cutting down on the treats for the dog, and I've just got one out of my pocket, what I did was I got the students going up and down the room, no treats in the hand, and you were just basically rewarding your dog as much as you can for them giving you any kind of eye contact. So let's go. Okay, I'm going to put this treat away. So what we're looking for is yes, good girl. Okay, so we're looking for good girl is for lots of opportunities. Yes. Okay, place for your dog while you're walking to find you more rewarding than the environment. You don't have to do this for long periods of time. You might just do it 3 times a day for 2 minutes, but in that 2 minutes, be really, really intense that you're really loving the fact that they're checking in with you. And if you just notice, Lila, like I say, she's been doing this for years with me. The more you practice this, the more they learn to settle. Like I said in the theory, settling is actually a learned skill. So she's learned, okay, you're there, I'm not going to go off sniffing, I need to be next to you. But I'm not forcing her to do it. And if I wanted to reinforce it, I could actually just keep dropping treats in between her paws to let her know, yep, that's the kind of thing we'd like you to do. So next week's class, we're going to work on the second stage, duration, distance and distractions while they're on the mat. Really, really important this stage. You're building a solid foundation. It's an excellent game for impulse control, so well worth putting the time into it. Okay, and just before I switch off, I'm just going to move quite a distance away. Lila, go to your place. So it's to be typical of your dogs. Okay, go to your place. Nice. Down. Give me a down. Good. Okay, good girl. So always finish with playtime. We want your dog to think that training is fun.